seen firsthand how it ensures that our veterans can be given the right care when life is no longer the way it once was.
I thought I was going mad, and isolated myself from my family, who I love dearly.
It's not nice to acknowledge the fact that you have stopped feeling.
Post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, as it's known, currently affects hundreds of serving and thousands of former military personnel. It is a complex and debilitating condition, but it's the stigma of being diagnosed with a mental health issue that can lead to many people suffering in silence. Don is a veteran of Northern Ireland and also cleared minefields in Iraq, Kuwait and Cambodia.
I was affected very badly in Northern Ireland in 1979. We were working West Belfast at the time. That was high tension. My earliest trauma, I was in the back of an open-ended Land Rover with a colleague, and I saw my wife, and I waved to her, and she waved back. And my colleague looked at me and he says, "You've just compromised your wife." And that may sound like nothing, but then, at that time, in that place, that was massive. I spent the whole day terrified. That stayed with me. Then I worked in Kuwait and Cambodia, clearing the minefields. It's quite a turbulent area.
If it's not too hard, can you tell us the kind of things that were going through your head at the time?
You're detached from your own reality. You don't realise you're redlining mentally, and that's pretty constant, unless you're asleep. I started tending to hide away from things. Anger, depression, low self-esteem, and you can't understand it. I thought I was going mad, and isolated myself from my family, who I love dearly.
Before the change in my dad, I was always Daddy's little girl. We had no idea. We just thought Dad was being a grump. We thought maybe he didn't want to be home. He was pushing us away. We all see my dad as being the brave soldier, the man that went out, cleared these minefields, picked up dead bodies. To know that he was so vulnerable inside his own head and we was not understanding him, that's hard.
The condition doesn't only affect men. Angela is a veteran of the recent conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan.
I served for a total of 13 years as an intelligence officer. You get to a point where you shut down emotionally, but unfortunately, shutting down that emotional side so you can get the job done shuts down everything else in your life.
Do you think there's a stigma within the military that you have to sort of man up?
I was worried that if I put my hand up and said, "I'm not coping," then I would be, judged. And it's only when you become a civilian that I guess you then go, actually, I'm not feeling great about this and I need to get some help.
Combat Stress is the UK's leading mental health charity for veterans, and we offer a range of clinical treatment programmes, and what we really want to get across through the funding and support from Sport Relief is to show that there is help out there and that things can get better and that you don't have to suffer in silence and suffer alone.
If I had been aware of combat stress earlier, I'd have, in a heartbeat, I would have got in touch with him.
If it wasn't for this project, he would not have the relationship he's got with his two grandsons. We're stronger and tighter than ever before.
You come here and you realise that I've been through this, I've got this disorder, and it's okay.
The valuable service provided by charities like this one ensures that former members of our armed forces don't only feel safe in coming forward, but also get the treatment they need to change their lives for the better. But without your help, it simply wouldn't be possible. So please, to donate £5, text HELP to 70005, or to donate £10, text HELP to 70010. Thank you so much.
And that is what all of this is about. So please donate and please help if you can. And thank you to Angela and to Don for sharing their stories with us. Right, Zoe, dinner time.
Thank you.